My name is Marlene Deck, and I'm a loan officer with Compass Mortgage. I'm here today to introduce Mutual Ground. Mutual Ground serves victims of domestic violence and sexual abuse, and this is a cause that I'm very passionate about. I'm on the board of directors at Mutual Ground, and I'm constantly in awe of the work that they do. Let's hear more about Mutual Ground.
My name is Michelle Meyer, and I am the Executive Director here at Mutual Ground in Aurora. And the mission of Mutual Ground is to provide education, awareness, and life-changing services for individuals, families, and the community to end the cycles of domestic and sexual violence. So we take a three-pronged approach to providing domestic and sexual violence services. We focus on prevention, intervention, and ongoing services. So in our prevention prong of service, we are actually in over 100 schools now in Southern Kane and Kendall County. For the little kids, we're teaching them about personal body safety. Nobody touches you under your bikini area except to keep you clean and healthy. We're practicing screaming no, who our trusted adult will be. And then when you get into the teenagers and the preteens, we're already talking about dating violence and what constitutes a healthy relationship and what consent looks like. The second piece is the intervention piece. We have a shelter that runs 24/7. It's an emergency shelter, and so we have residents that stay there with us when they're in a situation that they need to get out of. And then we also provide 2 crisis lines that run 24/7 out of that building as well. We have an emergency response program where if a nurse from one of any 4 emergency rooms around us calls, we're there within an hour to provide emotional support and advocacy to the victim that presents in the emergency room. And then we also provide legal services, not necessarily attorneys, but they're called legal advocates. So a lot of times we'll be in a liaison for an attorney. We're also giving them information about their rights under the Illinois Domestic Violence Act. We're helping them navigate the criminal justice system, helping with protective orders, and just being there for emotional support during that process because it can be very scary. The other third prong that we provide is ongoing support, because when something like this happens to you, domestic or sexual violence, it's never like you go in and get one counseling session and you're fine. It takes time, and we provide counseling long-term for not only the victim of the abuse, but also for family members, because it doesn't always just affect one person. 1,500 individuals we're serving per year. Of those, about 400 of them are children, and I think a lot of people don't realize how many children we're seeing. But we just started a very kind of unique family services program where we're trying to strengthen the bond between the non-offending parent and the child, because when a parent is going through the trauma of domestic and sexual violence, it can be hard to parent during that time, and so we're trying to help them connect with their child and keep that family unit solid. What's most rewarding about working at Mutual Ground is being able to see somebody come in for help, and I mean, it's one of the hardest times in their life, so they're very emotional. You can tell that hope has been lost, and I see them come in for a counseling session or to talk to a legal advocate or just to talk to a case manager, and then I see them leave and their head is held a little bit higher. They now have the support that they need. They have somebody to call. They have resources available to them, which gives them hope that maybe they can live a life different and healthier than what they're living right now. Here at Mutual Ground, we're passionate about bringing domestic and sexual violence out of the shadows and into the light. We're passionate about prevention, intervention, ongoing services, and our ability to provide all of that for anyone who needs us in Southern Kane and Kendall County. The only way that we can do that is with your help, and that's by donations or volunteering with us. If you're interested, find more information about us on the web.
I hope you enjoyed this week's Community Spotlight. If you've missed any of our other episodes, be sure to check us out on YouTube and do not forget to subscribe. You can also look us up at compmort.com. Thank you so much for watching.